The ancient Maya civilization thrived for centuries in the jungles and highlands of Mesoamerica, today's southern Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and parts of El Salvador and Honduras. Rather than a single empire, the Maya were a network of powerful city-states, each with its own king and unique identity. These cities competed, formed alliances, traded, and sometimes waged war, creating a complex web of politics and culture. The Maya world stretched from the humid lowlands of the Yucatan to the cool volcanic highlands of Guatemala, shaping diverse ways of life. In the lowlands, cities like Tikal and Calakmul rose from dense rainforest, while highland cities flourished in fertile mountain valleys. This environmental diversity led to unique approaches to farming, building, and daily living. Archaeologists divide Maya history into periods: the pre-classic, when villages first appeared; the classic, their golden age of pyramid building and writing; and the post-classic, when the culture adapted and survived after the decline of the great southern cities. Even after many cities faded, Maya culture endured in the north and highlands, evolving but never disappearing. To understand the Maya, we must look beyond ruins and imagine the lives of farmers, artisans, priests, and kings. Their days were filled with hard work, family, and deep religious beliefs. The Maya achieved remarkable feats in art, astronomy, and mathematics. Their legacy is not just in stone, but in the living traditions of their descendants. This story explores how the Maya lived, what they believed, and the world they built. We'll see how geography shaped their society and how their achievements still inspire us. The Maya civilization stands as one of the most brilliant of the ancient world. Their influence continues in the languages, customs, and communities of Mesoamerica today. The story of the Maya is a story of resilience, creativity, and enduring legacy. Let's step into their world and discover what made it extraordinary. Most Maya people were commoners living in simple homes built on earthen platforms to avoid floods. Walls were made of wattle and daub, wooden frames covered in mud plaster, and roofs were thatched with palm leaves, perfect for the hot, rainy climate. A typical household was a small compound, one or two houses around a central patio where daily life unfolded. Women ground corn, wove textiles, and cooked over open fires. Children played, families gathered to eat and talk. Behind the main houses, smaller structures served as kitchens or storage, and gardens grew herbs, spices, and fruit trees. In contrast, city centers were grand, with stone palaces for the elite, complex buildings with many rooms, courtyards, and elaborate carvings. These palaces were not just homes but centers of government, where rulers held court and made decisions for the kingdom. Towering pyramids and temples dominated the city, built to honor gods and divine kings. Plazas, ball courts, and raised stone roads called sakbiab connected important parts of the city. The urban landscape was carefully planned to reflect the Maya view of the cosmos. Cities were sacred spaces linking the human world to the realm of the gods. Every structure, from humble home to grand temple, played a role in Maya society. The city's design mirrored their beliefs about order, power, and the universe. Even today, the ruins reveal the sophistication of Maya urban planning. The Maya built not just for shelter, but to express their place in the world. Their cities were living symbols of their culture and faith. Family was the heart of Maya society, with extended families living together and sharing work, resources, and responsibilities. The eldest male usually led the household, making key decisions and representing the family in the community. Lineage determined social status, land rights, and obligations to the king. Men worked outside the home, farming, hunting, building, trading, and, when needed, fighting in wars. Women managed the home, grinding maize, cooking, raising children, tending gardens, and weaving beautiful textiles. Both men and women contributed essential skills to daily life. Children learned by doing. Boys followed their fathers to the fields, learning to plant, hunt, and use tools. Girls learned from mothers and grandmothers, cooking, weaving, and pottery. Elite children received formal education in reading, writing, math, and astronomy. Social roles were clear, but every member of the family played a vital part. Skills and knowledge were passed down through generations, keeping traditions alive. The Maya valued cooperation, respect for elders, and strong kinship ties. Community and family shaped every aspect of life, from work to worship. Education was practical, rooted in daily experience and family tradition. The Maya's social structure created stability and resilience in their world. Their way of life was built on shared effort, learning, and deep family bonds. Agriculture was the backbone of Maya life, with most people working as farmers. Maize was the sacred staple, grown using slash-and-burn methods in the jungle and innovative techniques like raised fields and terraces elsewhere. Farmers also grew beans, squash, chili peppers, avocados, and cacao, creating a diverse and reliable food supply. Skilled artisans shaped Maya culture. Potters made everything from cooking pots to painted vases, stoneworkers carved monuments and tools, and weavers created vibrant textiles. Jade, obsidian, and shell were prized materials, crafted into jewelry and ceremonial objects. Trade connected the Maya world, moving goods like jade, obsidian, salt, cotton, and cacao across vast distances. Merchants traveled by land and water, linking highlands, lowlands, and coast. Trade was not just about goods, it spread ideas, art, and technology between city-states. The Maya economy was a web of farming, craft, and commerce supporting large cities and complex societies. Every household contributed, from growing food to making tools and textiles. Markets bustled with activity, exchanging daily necessities and luxury items. The Maya's resourcefulness allowed them to thrive in challenging environments. Their innovations in agriculture and trade were key to their success. The Maya world was dynamic, interconnected, and always adapting. Their achievements in farming and craftsmanship still inspire admiration today. The Maya built a civilization on the strength of their hands and their ingenuity. Maize was the foundation of the Maya diet, eaten as tortillas, tamales, and atol, a thick porridge. Beans and squash, grown alongside maize, provided protein and nutrients, forming the three sisters of Maya agriculture. Gardens and fields supplied chili peppers, tomatoes, avocados, sweet potatoes, and tropical fruits like papaya and guava. Meat was less common but included dogs, turkeys, deer, and wild game. Fish and shellfish were important near rivers and coasts. Meals were often stews with vegetables and chili, shared by the family. Special occasions featured larger feasts with more meat. The Maya enjoyed unique drinks. The elite drank a frothy, bitter chocolate made from cacao, while commoners drank balchi, a mildly alcoholic beverage from tree bark and honey. Food was central to ritual and daily life, connecting people to the land and the gods. Every meal reflected the Maya's resourcefulness and deep agricultural knowledge. Their cuisine was shaped by environment, tradition, and creativity. The importance of maize was woven into their myths and ceremonies. Even today, Maya food traditions endure in the region. What the Maya ate nourished both body and spirit. Their diet was a testament to their connection with the earth. Religion was woven into every aspect of Maya life, shaping art, government, and daily routines. The Maya believed in many gods: sun, moon, rain, and corn, each controlling vital forces of nature. Their universe had three realms: heavens, earth, and the underworld, all connected by the sacred ceiba tree. The king was seen as a divine intermediary, performing rituals to maintain cosmic order. Rituals ranged from home altars to grand public ceremonies, with offerings of food, incense, and precious objects. Bloodletting by rulers was a powerful act of devotion, believed to nourish the gods. Human sacrifice, though rare, marked the most important events. Ancestor worship was central. Families honored the spirits of their dead, seeking guidance and protection. Religion unified the Maya, giving meaning to their world and their place in it. Every city, home, and field was touched by the sacred. The Maya's spiritual life was rich, complex, and deeply personal. Their beliefs continue to influence Maya communities today. Maya clothing was simple for most. Men wore cotton loincloths, women wore long skirts and blouses often decorated with woven patterns. The elite dressed in elaborate textiles embroidered with bright colors and adorned with feathers, jade, and shells. Kings wore quetzal feathers and jaguar pelts, symbols of power and divinity. Headdresses, jewelry, and body paint marked status and identity. Body modification was common. Cranial deformation created sloping foreheads, especially among the elite. Some filed their teeth or inlaid them with jade, and tattoos and body paint were used for rituals and festivals. Jewelry, ear spools, nose plugs, necklaces, was made from bone, shell, stone, and precious jade. Clothing and appearance communicated social rank, family, and community ties. Personal adornment was both art and identity. The Maya's sense of beauty was unique and deeply meaningful. Every detail, from dress to body art, told a story. Their traditions of weaving and decoration continue in Maya communities today. Maya style was a living expression of culture and belief. Their appearance reflected pride in who they were. The Maya were master artists, creating stone monuments, painted ceramics, and vibrant murals that celebrated kings and gods. Stelae, upright stone slabs, were carved with images and hieroglyphs recording royal deeds and important dates. Their writing system was the most advanced in the ancient Americas, using hundreds of glyphs for words and sounds. Scribes painted glyphs on ceramics walls and folding books called codices. Few survive, but they reveal Maya religion, astronomy, and history. Music and dance were central to ceremonies, with drums, flutes, and rattles setting the rhythm for elaborate performances. Dancers wore costumes and masks, bringing myths and ancestors to life. The Maya also loved games. The most famous was the ball game, played in large stone courts. Players used hips and shoulders to move a rubber ball through stone hoops. The game had deep religious and political meaning. Sometimes the stakes were life and death, with captains sacrificed to the gods. Art, writing, and play were woven into Maya society, expressing identity, power, and belief. Their creativity left a legacy that still fascinates the world. The Maya's imagination shaped their world in stone story and celebration. Their art and games were as vital as their temples and cities. Around 900 AD, many great Maya cities in the south were abandoned, likely due to drought, warfare, and political upheaval. But Maya civilization did not end. Northern cities like Chichen Itza thrived, and highland kingdoms remained strong. The Maya adapted, preserving traditions even as their world changed. When the Spanish arrived, they found a resilient, diverse Maya culture. Despite conquest and hardship, Maya identity survived, blending old and new. Today, millions of Maya people live in Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras, speaking Mayan languages and practicing ancient traditions. The ruins of their cities draw visitors from around the world, testifying to their achievements in architecture, math, and astronomy. Deciphered hieroglyphs let us read their history in their own words. The Maya story is not just ancient, it's alive in the people, languages, and customs of today. Their resilience and creativity continue to inspire. The Maya legacy is a living culture rooted in the past but thriving in the present. Their story is one of endurance, adaptation, and pride. The Maya remind us that great civilizations never truly disappear, they evolve and endure.